Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P2649 indicates a high voltage condition in the rocker arm oil control solenoid circuit for the Honda HR-V models from 2016 to 2022. This code suggests there may be an issue with the rocker arm oil control solenoid, which is responsible for controlling oil pressure to the rocker arms, allowing for variable valve timing on the engine. The rocker arm oil control solenoid is typically located near the engine's cylinder head, directly controlling the flow of oil to the rocker arms. If the solenoid circuit detects a voltage that is outside of its standard operating range, it triggers this diagnostic trouble code. Addressing this issue promptly is crucial, as failing to do so can impact engine performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions levels. It's essential to follow a systematic troubleshooting approach to pinpoint the exact problem and ensure that all components involved in this operation are functioning correctly. The DTC P2649 specifically refers to a high voltage condition detected in the rocker arm oil control solenoid circuit. This solenoid plays a pivotal role in regulating engine oil flow to the rocker arms, which is critical for optimizing valve timing and improving engine efficiency. Positioned adjacent to the engine's cylinder head, the rocker arm oil control solenoid directly interacts with the engine oil to manage the variable valve lift. If this solenoid circuit sends a voltage reading that is deemed excessively high, the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system will trigger this error code. Understanding this fault is essential for technicians, as it can indicate either an electrical issue or a component failure. Therefore, identifying the location of the rocker arm oil control solenoid is vital in initiating repairs or replacements as needed. In diagnosing the DTC P2649, several possible causes should be considered. First, wiring issues are a primary suspect, particularly those that could lead to short circuits or high resistance in the electrical connections. Next, a faulty rocker arm oil control solenoid itself might be defective, leading to abnormal voltage readings. Lastly, poor connections, such as loose terminals or corroded connectors, can greatly affect the performance of the solenoid circuit. Each of these potential causes must be systematically evaluated during troubleshooting to identify the root of the issue. Having a comprehensive understanding of each component's role and how they interact with each other allows technicians to create a targeted approach to resolving the high voltage condition indicated by DTC P2649. The presence of DTC P2649 can lead to several noticeable symptoms that affect vehicle performance. One common issue is a decline in engine performance, which may manifest as sluggish acceleration or rough idling. Additionally, drivers may experience increased fuel consumption, as the engine may struggle to operate efficiently with the rocker arm oil control solenoid not functioning correctly. Another frequent indicator is the illumination of the check engine light on the vehicle's dashboard, alerting the driver to a potential problem that requires attention. These symptoms may significantly impact the overall driving experience and can lead to further complications if left unchecked. Understanding these symptoms allows for quicker and more effective diagnosis and repair, preventing more severe issues down the road. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P2649, the technician must initiate by turning the vehicle's ignition to the on position, ensuring all electronic systems are powered. Following this, using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, the technician should clear the DTC to reset the monitoring system. After clearing, the engine needs to be started and held at 3,000 RPM without any load, such as placing the transmission in park, CVT, or neutral, MT. This RPM level should be maintained until the radiator fan activates indicating sufficient engine temperature. Once this is achieved, the technician will then check again for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. If DTC P2649 is indicated, it confirms that a failure needs further investigation. If not, it suggests that the system may be functioning properly at that moment, warranting inspection for intermittent failures or connection issues. The second troubleshooting step for DTC P2649 involves checking the internal resistance of the rocker arm oil control solenoid. Initially, the technician must turn the vehicle off, ensuring all electrical systems are inactive to prevent potential shock or erroneous readings. The next step requires disconnecting the rocker arm oil control solenoid 2P connector, which provides power and signal to the solenoid. Using a multimeter, the technician measures the resistance between the two defined test points on the connector. The specified resistance should be between 14 to 30 ohms at room temperature for this solenoid to operate within its intended parameters. If the resistance falls within this range, the test passes, and the technician should move on to the next step. Conversely, if the resistance is outside this range, it indicates a malfunctioning solenoid that needs to be replaced to resolve the high voltage issue indicated by DTC P2649. In the third troubleshooting step for DTC P2649, the focus shifts to verifying the continuity of the PG line, which connects the rocker arm oil control solenoid to the engine control module. First, the vehicle must again be set to off mode to ensure it's safe to work with the electrical system. The technician should then check for continuity between the specified test points, ensuring the connection from the rocker arm oil control solenoid 2P connector number 1 to body ground is intact. If continuity is present, it shows that the PG line is functioning correctly, allowing electrical signals to transmit as required. However, if there is no continuity, it points to an open circuit in the PG wire itself, which may need repairs. Understanding this step is essential, as it confirms that a significant aspect of the control circuit is operational and rules out larger electrical issues. The fourth troubleshooting step for DTC P2649 involves checking for any shorted wires in the VT-SOL line. To start, the technician must jump the SCS line using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to bypass any potential safety circuits while testing. Disconnecting the PCM Powertrain Control Module Connector C is the following action, which allows for direct testing of continuity. The technician will then measure continuity between specified test points, connecting PCM connector number 43 to rocker arm oil control solenoid connector number 2. If continuity is detected, it indicates that the VT-SOL wire is operating successfully. In such a case, if the PCM software is outdated, an update is warranted, or if issues persist, a known good PCM may be substituted for further testing. Conversely, if continuity is not present, repairs will be necessary to fix an open in the VT-SOL wire, indicating a break in the circuit that could be contributing to the high voltage issue. After completing repairs related to DTC P2649, a final verification step is crucial to ensure everything functions correctly. The technician should confirm that all repairs made, such as replacing harmful solenoids or fixing wiring issues, were successful. Next, with the vehicle in normal operating conditions, the engine should be run at idle. It's essential to monitor the system for any reappearance of DTCs during this stage, as a recurrence would indicate further underlying issues that may not have been addressed. The technician may also utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to ensure a comprehensive check of the system, confirming that no faults are present. This step is vital to ensure that the vehicle's performance has returned to optimal levels, providing reassurance to the vehicle owner that the problem has been resolved and that the repairs were effective. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P2649 and maintain optimal engine performance, implementing rigorous preventive maintenance measures is advisable. First, technicians should regularly inspect the wiring associated with the rocker arm oil control solenoid and other critical engine components to catch any signs of wear, fraying, or corrosion early. Regular checks can help identify issues before they lead to high voltage warnings. Additionally, checking the functionality of the rocker arm oil control solenoid during routine maintenance can help ensure that it operates within the recommended resistance range. Scheduling routine service checks, particularly as the vehicle ages, can proactively manage wear and tear on components that may contribute to issues like DTC P2649. By adhering to these preventive measures, vehicle owners can mitigate risks associated with malfunctioning solenoid circuits and uphold the performance and efficiency of their Honda HR-V. In summary, DTC P2649 signifies a high voltage condition in the rocker arm oil control solenoid circuit, which is vital for the optimal functioning of Honda HR-V's engine. Understanding the components involved and the implications of this fault is essential for efficient troubleshooting. Each step in the diagnostic process has a purpose, from verifying the problem to checking circuit continuity and solenoid functionality. Following a systematic approach not only helps in accurately diagnosing the issue, but also ensures proper repairs are made. Moreover, adopting preventive maintenance practices can significantly reduce the risk of recurrence of DTC P2649 and similar faults in the future. By being vigilant about the vehicle's health and addressing issues promptly, owners can preserve their vehicle's performance and reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.